Talented UFC welterweight Rory MacDonald has looked impressive throughout his 5-year career. In only his second fight for the Zuffa promotion, the 21-year-old garnered the $80,000 Fight of the Night bonus despite a losing effort against the dangerous Carlos Condit. Recently, the 10-1 fighter made the move from Kelowna, BC to Montreal, Quebec to hone his skills at the TriStar Academy nearly 3,000 miles away. MacDonald felt the move was a necessary one, but still difficult to leave behind family and friends.
Leaving BC was really tough for me. It was, Toshido MMA with my trainer and training partners there. It was really hard for me to take the step to move here because I was really close with every one of the guys there, with my trainer David Lee, and I'm still with them. You know what I mean? But I had to make the next step in my career and come out here where I could be sparring guys at my level and learning from them. So that was really tough for me. I'm learning from Faraz and all my trainers here, and of course the sparring partners. So there's a lot of different things that I'm learning from the trainers out here and my sparring partners. So I'm trying to evolve and just be the best fighter I could be.
TriStar owner and head coach Pedassar has taken the youngster under his wing and feels that in time MacDonald would become one of the division's best. But in order to become the best, he must take his time and sharpen his abilities.
He reminds me a lot of George, his physicality, his reach, his strength, his durability. But he's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's got years to work. He's young and he's moldable. That's what I like very much about him. I think he could be an incredible force in the future. You saw his last fight with Carlos Condit. I really believe he could out-wrestle, out-box, and out-jiu-jitsu guys. But he has to also have the ring savvy. He has to also have the ring experience, which I think he was lacking a little bit for that level. I know he has 11 fights, but for that level, there's a special kind of ring savvy, the cage savvy, if you will, that you need. And I think he's developing that. And once he does get there, once he gets the wisdom, know when to do what, he's going to be really difficult to stop.
The Toshido Fighting Arts student was scheduled to battle Matt Brown at UFC 123 in November, but was forced to withdraw due to injury. MacDonald talks about the ailment that has sidelined him.
The bursa got inflamed like bursitis, and it got to the size like a grapefruit, just really big, beyond the point where I could repair it myself. So I had to get surgery right away on it, and I had to cancel. It was like bing bang boom. I was training, and then the next day it's just like it was what it is.
For years, hardcore fans and pundits alike have hailed the former King of the Cage champion as the future of the division. He feels that he can live up to the expectations, but the pressures to perform comes from within.
I want to live up to that, but I have my own goals, and that's the biggest pressure, is just achieving what I've set out to do in the sport. I thought I worked hard, man, but when I came out and started training with George, following him around, I really seen what it takes to be a champion. He works harder than what people can really even imagine.
The MMA fan admires many fighters and tells us who in the UFC impresses him most.
I would say Jose Aldo right now. I love his style. He's amazing. But yeah, like anybody, I'm always watching. Picking little things that I like from each guy and trying to incorporate it into my game.
MacDonald has never gone the distance in any of his fights and is now scheduled to meet Ultimate Fighter winner James Wilkes at UFC 129 in Toronto on April 30th.